Hi there, I am Adam and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share some bad news with all of you. So, what is the bad news? Well, for quite a bit of time now, I have been wanting to make a map for BeamNG.drive, and I'm actually on that said map that I wanted to make. Now, as we turn the camera here, you might notice that there's something weird going on. In fact, well, yeah, that might look strange, but what will look even more strange is if I zoom out here. Yeah, so this map, it got completely ruined, and I think that's because I made a really big mistake, like I said. The idea behind the floor of this map would be some grass in this area, and it's surrounded by sand. In fact, it may be really hard to see, but there's another off-road section, but this area here would be sandy right here. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what the heck happened to this? Well, and why is the textures black? Well, unfortunately, what I attempted to do was I wanted to add some more assets to the asset browser for this map. And that involved taking assets from maps that were made by the BeamNG dev team, and I think I did try to include objects from East Coast USA. But for some reason, this happened, and this isn't the first time I tried this. I'm just rotating it right now, but yeah, this isn't the first time I ended up coming across this issue, and it's really unfortunate because I do question if the world editor for BeamNGdrive isn't really... How do I explain this? I don't think it really doesn't work properly when it comes to including assets, or not including assets, of adding more assets to what you already have. And, well, yeah, unfortunately. I must have made a mistake to where all the textures have been completely ruined. Yeah, very sorry, everybody. But I guess I'll share what we have originally we're going to have in this map here. So right here, this would have been kind of the default location of this map. And this is supposed to be like a off-road trail that is meant to be like a race here. So it's all has like a muddy terrain here, and it's surrounded by some rocks. And technically right here is where it's supposed to be grass, but unfortunately it's all blacked out. And then it would be, I think this would end up being in grass over here too. And it's really hard to see actually. Maybe I'll show what it originally looked like here. But yeah, let me get into the world editor real quick. Yeah, so if I go, as you can see, everything is really unorganized here, but oh, the asset browser is already up. If we go to grass, as you can see, everything is blacked out, which is really annoying. And I must have messed something up, but I'm just gonna quickly... I don't think I'm doing this right, actually, in terms of adding the right file here for each... I don't know what it's called, but the different properties, but this is the one I'll use for diffuse. The one for the detail grass will be this one. The normal property for the grass will be this one. Save changes to file. So right here, whoopsies, you probably can't see it that well. Let me minimize some stuff here. But if you guys can kind of see of where the grass is, so, and again, I don't know if the grass is supposed to look like this because I think I'm missing I don't think I have the right values for the properties here, and I am missing a macro image for it. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like in terms of the grass. Let me go over here. And supposedly, this section right here is supposed to be asphalt, or a version of it. And again, I'm gonna go into the terrain library. Well, actually, let me open up the scene tree here. Oops, did I accidentally close it? Yep, I think I did. Hold on, everyone, let me go into here. Terrain painter. We have this here. Now we're going, well, actually, no, I didn't have that open. But anyway, we're gonna go to asphalt. And unfortunately, I really don't know what I originally used. I should have written it down actually, but maybe we'll use concrete-03-diff.dds. Again, I really don't know if there's a macro. By the way, though, I think it's actually here. Whoopsies. Macro. Rocky third. Maybe we'll use rock, you know. Yeah, I don't know, everybody. Maybe we'll skip the macro here, but detail. I'm gonna go to. I have no idea actually. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to figure out which ones they were, and then I'll get back to all of you here. Right, everyone. So, didn't take too long here, but so yeah, this is the one for diffuse. You can see the file path right there. This is the one I use for the macro, and I don't think this is correct. And same deal for this one. And same deal for this one. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I'm just going to say the changes. Actually, that one didn't look too bad, but yeah, the it looks really weird. But this is what the asphalt would have looked like. This right here was originally going to be kind of like the like a Crash Art 2.0 map. Wow, that looks awful. Yeah, I definitely did something wrong. But this would kind of be similar to the Downhill Madness section of the Crash Art 2.0 map, where vehicles will be on top here and they would go down this trail that is actually very, very unsmooth. You got to jump here. You got some hills right here. You have to, oops, hills you have to go across. Over here. As you can see, it's not really smooth, but it's meant to be kind of a endurance type of trail here. And again, this would have been grass here, but again, that looks really weird. Up close it still doesn't look quite right. Yeah, that's what the asphalt would look like. Oh, over here, I also was thinking of maybe adding like a city area. So I got started on the, you can see I have the box brush here. I was thinking of adding in, let me just check here. Adding in buildings, and I don't know how well I'll do this, but, oh shoot, oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Did I? Let me check here. Oh, you know what? I think I did because if we load in something, when we load in a shape, and on the building, it's all probably gonna look really weird, isn't it? Oh, actually, wait. Oh, jeez. And the game is starting to chug a little bit. Okay, come on, game. What you doing? Why are you acting so weird? Yeah, the game is really chugging right now. Let me get out of the world editor for a second here. And I'm gonna go back in. Let me try this again here. There we go. Let me, what did I do? Oh, actually, this one might work okay. Let's see. Whoops. I don't think I'm in the right thing here. Let me go into here. And I think we can add this in here. Whoops. Okay, that didn't quite work. I don't think it did. No, let me remove that. Let me delete the selection. How did I do that? You know, should I do a bus sign? Anything here. Okay, I don't know why I can't do this. I'm just trying to put in like a... Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh, it actually is working fine. I originally didn't have the textures properly, but of course this isn't a building, but I was thinking of maybe adding a house or something. Let's see. Cabin, is this okay? Oh, cabin might be okay. Yeah, here's the cabin. But it's the wrong orientation, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's a little deep in the ground. But yeah, here's the cabin. I was hoping to maybe add some houses here, but yeah, And there's a big issue, unfortunately, when I try to save stuff, and I'm just going to save it right now. I don't think it's going to really work, but for some reason it doesn't save the progress, and I just don't understand why. Anyway, maybe I'll just quickly do the sand here. So we're going to go into Frame Material Library, go into Beach Sand. Oh, and these ones with the 0, I just don't... I think these were... I don't know what these were, actually. I don't know if the material library is getting confused here, but I'm just going to go into Beach Sand. I'm going to quickly do this. I believe this one has everything I needed, so I'm going to go to Overlay Sand 01 for the diffuse property. For macro, I'm going to go to Macro Sand. For detail, I'm going to go to Sand 01-D. And normal, I'm going to go into Sand-01-N. You change this to file. So here's technically what it would have looked like, I guess. Get out of here for now. As you can see here, you can kind of tell what's going on with this sandy area here. Again, it's not quite finished yet. At the time it wasn't, but yeah, and over here. It's supposed to be like an off-road area. We got some finish areas here. We got some starting areas there. And once I would add another town around here. Once those things were in, I would probably terraform everything, maybe make this less flat. Maybe I would adjust on how this area would be, but yeah, this is what it would look like. But I'm going to show you all something. I'm going to save this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of the world editor. And I'm actually going to close out the game and I'm going to load it back up again. And I'm going to show you why I ended up stopping with trying to fix this map here. If it happens again. So I will be right back, everyone. Right, we are back, everyone. Yeah, sorry for the weird thing right there. I'm just gonna go back in, and yep, unfortunately, nothing saved. Except these things are here, so at least actually, I take that back. Things were saved, but the textures are still messed up. So I guess this is a saving grace, and I was able to import these assets here properly, but yeah. I am not happy at all that this isn't working. I think this might have to do with a texture file or something like that. I did do a little bit of research, but at this point I'm thinking, you know what? No. This is not going to happen in terms of trying to fix this again. I did message Spieler. Well, I didn't really DM him. I ended up adding a message in one of the channels in his Discord server. I haven't checked if I don't think he actually wrote back. You probably didn't see it, but yeah, Spieler, if you're watching this, or maybe the BeamNG dev team, or those who are really good at making maps and adding assets properly and not having this happen, you can feel free to tell me what I'm doing wrong here, because this has been messing. This has just been giving me so much trouble here. It has been so annoying. I don't know why this is a thing that happens. And I do hope, for those who are part of the BeamNG dev team, if you are watching this, I really hope that you do something to fix this. Even though I am aware that the building customization feature or I don't know, or option or something is being added to BeamNG.drive. It is. I really do hope that there's more, maybe a little bit, something extra here, or maybe in the future you'll be able to fix this, because this looks awful. We could still explore it, but I would have to change the textures again, and yeah, so this will probably be abandoned unless if I somehow am able to fix it, which I really don't know. I've already been at it for maybe a couple hours trying to figure this out. well, a couple hours in total. I don't think I shared this, but this is actually a dirt road type of thing. And I tried to make turns that have like that are banked here. That's the last thing I decided to show here, but yeah, this map is a bust. Or maybe it isn't a bust, everyone. So I ended up thinking about this map here since I was at work, and one thing I didn't try was at the time I made that recording was make textures from scratch. Well, sort of. What I did was I took this grass texture. This originally was grass 0. They had no materials in these each of these properties here. Actually, in diffuse, macro, and detail, and nothing in normal. And what I did was I renamed it, and well, for now this isn't correct actually, but the only thing that is incorrect is this thing here. But when I added this new material, and oh, okay, I'm saying this all wrong. When I modified this material, added this part here, and then saved everything, this ended up staying after I saved it. So let me save this here. So I guess what I'll probably do is, yeah, completely. Yeah, this is going to take a while, but I guess I'll have to just add in all these materials here, just paint them on. But yeah, it looks like there is some hope for this map after all. This area is going to be kind of weird actually, because material is going inside one another. Yeah, kind of right here too. But that's okay. Again, it'll be worth it, I think. Yeah. So yeah, change of plan, everybody. So, and I'll keep on going, I guess. There's hope after all, but again, oh, what is there to say? Again, any help is appreciated in the comments below, whether or not you are good at making maps or good at making custom maps in BeamNG.drive, or if you are BeamNG dev. But yeah, it's a bit of a update here, a day after I made that recording. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. And as always, I will see you all in the next video or videos. Whatever they will be. I forgot to say this. Whatever they will be, and whenever they will be. Okay. Okay.